going on, MMA fans? I'm back just minutes after the CBS Elite XC Unfinished Business card for the Saturday night fights. Solid card, great fights on this card. We got to see a lot of great mixed martial arts tonight. I'm going to run over the fights that I did predictions on, and then of course the one heavyweight title bout between Bigfoot Silva and Justin Eilers that was televised on Showtime. So let's get right into this. Shayna Baszler versus Chris Cyborg. Wow, what a fight. Wow, Chris Cyborg has come out and really put a statement in the women's division as far as MMA is concerned. Not only in Elite XC, but in the world with her performance against Shayna Baszler. Was able to come out in the first round, land some good inside leg kicks, good 1-2 combinations, some good ground and pound inside of Baszler's guard. In the second round, good combinations, good elbows, the good overhand elbow strike. Just absolutely beautiful Muay Thai shown in this fight, and just was able to impose her will. Rock Baszler actually thought she won the fight. Mazzagatti was like, no, the fight's not over. She comes back out, rocks Baszler again, and wins the fight via knockout. Wow. Cyborg looked great in this fight. Expect to see more things from her in the future in the women's division in Elite XC, and maybe even in the MMA spectrum in the world, fighting maybe Tara LaRosa maybe in the future, and we'll probably see her fight Gina Carano as well in that division. Next fight for the 170 Elite XC Championship welterweight, Jake Shields, Nick Thompson. Both guys highly skilled on the ground as far as jiu-jitsu is concerned. Nick Thompson is a black belt, Jake Shields a black belt. Both guys highly skilled on the ground. And Shields came out, tried to throw a jab, got a takedown, went straight into mount. Thompson tried to buck the half guard, but Shields had none of that, was able to transition, got his hooks in, kept the grapevines in for the mount position, and worked a guillotine choke. Actually was a half guillotine, was able to sink it in and use his weight of his body into it and made Thompson tap in the first round. Wow. Jake Shields came out impressed, looked excellent in this fight, and he is the welterweight champion. Long time coming. Fought at Rumble in the Rock several times. Fought in Shudo. I mean, he's been around the world. He's a world-class grappler. Grappled in Abu Dhabi. I mean, the guy has finally gotten his due at 170. Next fight, Nick Diaz, Thomas Denny was at this point probably a candidate for fight of the night. The way this went, both guys came out and slugged it out. Both guys throwing good combinations. Both guys working inside the clinch. Nick Diaz getting the better of the shots, landed a lot more than Denny. Denny was trying to get inside of Diaz, but Diaz was just using good counter-striking, just opening Denny up, rocked him several times in the first round, and then in the second round was able to just impose his will, get Denny up against the cage, throw 1-2 combos, and just drops Denny and pounds him out with a TKO. And wins in the second round. So Nick Diaz finishes Thomas Denny second round TKO, and looks solid at 160. Hopefully we will see him fight KJ Noons, maybe another lightweight opponent in Elite XC. Next fight, main event, Robbie Lawler, Scott Smith. Lived up to the hype, lived up to the second fight, was excellent. Both guys were able to come out and deliver as far as to the casual fan and to the diehard MMA fan in this fight. And again, this was another big stepping point for mixed martial arts, in the live network TV spectrum and getting on public television for free. So Robbie Lawler comes out trying to feel Scott Smith out, was more patient. Both guys, a lot more patient in the first round, a lot more respectful, and trying to feel each other out. And Robbie, of course, able to throw a couple good jabs, and Scott Smith just really doing well in the first round. Dictated the round with those good high kicks, good leg kicks, good 1-2 combos. Actually rocking Robbie, looking like Robbie was like, wow, I'm starting to feel the power again from the first fight. And we go into the second round, and both guys get in the clinch. You see Smith throw one of those nasty elbows that he threw from the first fight, and cuts Lawler in almost the exact same spot on the top of the head. And Lawler reversed position in the clinch, started throwing some vicious knees with the Muay Thai clinch to the body, to the head. Drops Smith, tries to pound him out, throws 2 soccer kicks to the body, which I was surprised that Herb Dean didn't say anything. But nonetheless, I mean, the result would have been the same even if Lawler hadn't have used soccer kicks to the body. He would have pounded out Smith on the ground, and Robbie Lawler retains the middleweight championship with a second-round TKO. Wow, looked absolutely amazing in this fight. Both guys looked great in this fight. They gave not only the casual fan, but the diehard MMA fan exactly what they wanted. And this card really gave the MMA fan exactly what they wanted. Solid card, top to bottom for a main card, especially for public television, for a free event. Great event. Good commentary. Ronaldo looked on top of his game tonight. And Frank Shamrock, of course, coming out with the braces. But again, did a good job in commentating as he usually does. So this was a solid event. Make sure to check it out if you haven't seen it. One more fight to run over real quick. Antonio Silva versus Justin Eilers. Bigfoot Silva versus Justin Eilers. Bigfoot Silva was able to control Justin. Actually, in the first round, got him with a takedown. Was able to start pounding Eilers. I mean, actually hit Eilers in the back of the head. Got warned. The fight stands up. Bigfoot tries to go for another takedown. Eilers gets up, tries to throw a couple combinations, and Silva rocks Eilers again. And then in the second round, Silva comes out with a good 1-2 combination, knocks Justin Eilers' mouthpiece right out, finishes the fight in the clinch, starts throwing some vicious knees and punches, gets Justin down. Justin's turtled up on his back and just pounds him out and wins the Elite XC Heavyweight Championship. So congratulations to him. Who he fights next, who knows? They might bring in, let's see here, Brett Rogers. We'll see what they do. Should be interesting to see who they put up against Bigfoot in his next fight. But nonetheless, solid event. Was great for not only the casual fan, but the MMA diehard fan as well. Leave some comments on this video, constructive, negative, positive. And as always, you guys, have a great day.